Do you ever feel like you're just working to pay the bills and never really getting ahead? Are you tired of living paycheck to paycheck? Well, Robert Kiyosaki was in the same boat until he learned the secrets of the wealthy. And in his book Rich Dad, Poor Dad, he shares those secrets with us. So, if you're ready to take control of your finances and build a better future for yourself, keep watching. Chapter 1. Rich Dad, Poor Dad. In Chapter 1, Robert Kiyosaki introduces us to his two dads. His poor dad, who was his biological father, and his rich dad, who was his best friend's father. Robert talks about how his poor dad was highly educated but struggled financially, while his rich dad was a successful entrepreneur who taught him valuable lessons about money and investing. The key takeaway from this chapter is that education is important, but it's not enough to guarantee financial success. You need to learn how to manage your money, invest in assets that generate income, and think like an entrepreneur if you want to build wealth. Chapter 2. The Rich Don't Work for Money. In Chapter 2, Robert talks about the difference between working for money and having money work for you. He emphasizes the importance of building assets that generate income, such as real estate, stocks, and businesses. The key takeaway from this chapter is that building assets is the key to financial freedom. Instead of working hard for money, you should focus on building assets that work hard for you. Chapter 3. Why teach financial literacy? In Chapter 3, Robert discusses why financial literacy is so important. He talks about how our education system often fails to teach us about money, and how this lack of financial education can lead to a lifetime of financial struggles. The key takeaway from this chapter is that financial literacy is essential for success in today's world. You need to understand how money works, how to manage it effectively, and how to invest in assets that generate income if you want to achieve financial freedom. Chapter 4. The History of Taxes and the Power of Corporations. In Chapter 4, Robert delves into the history of taxes and how they have been used to control and manipulate the masses. He also talks about the power of corporations and how they can be used to build wealth and reduce taxes. The key takeaway from this chapter is that taxes can be a major obstacle to building wealth, but there are strategies you can use to minimize them. By investing in assets that generate income and using the power of corporations, you can reduce your tax burden and keep more of your hard-earned money. Chapter 5. The Rich Invent Money. In Chapter 5, Robert talks about how the rich invent money. He explains how successful entrepreneurs create new products, services, and businesses that solve problems and generate income. The key takeaway from this chapter is that creating value is the key to financial success. By focusing on solving problems and creating value for others, you can build wealth and achieve financial freedom. Chapter 6. Work to Learn. Don't work for money. In Chapter 6, Robert emphasizes the importance of continuous learning. He talks about how his rich dad taught him to work to learn, not to work for money. The key takeaway from this chapter is that investing in yourself is the key to success. By continuously learning and developing new skills, you can increase your earning potential and build a successful career or business. Chapter 7. Overcoming Obstacles. Chapter 7 is all about overcoming obstacles and taking risks. Robert talks about how his rich dad taught him to take calculated risks and not be afraid of failure. The key takeaway from this chapter is that fear can hold you back from achieving success. By taking calculated risks and overcoming obstacles, you can grow and achieve your goals. Chapter 8. Getting Started. In Chapter 8, Robert talks about the importance of taking action and getting started on your financial journey. He emphasizes the importance of setting goals, creating a plan, and taking small steps towards achieving them. The key takeaway from this chapter is that action is essential for success. Instead of waiting for the perfect opportunity, you should take action and start working towards your goals today. Chapter 9. Still want more? Here are some to-dos. In the final chapter, Robert gives practical tips for readers who want to continue learning and taking action towards achieving financial freedom. He encourages readers to seek out mentors, continue learning about money and investing, and take risks to achieve their goals. The key takeaway from this chapter is that achieving financial freedom is a lifelong journey. By continuing to learn, take action, and seek out opportunities, you can build wealth and achieve your dreams. So there you have it, the key takeaways from each chapter of Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Robert Kiyosaki's book is a powerful reminder that education, financial literacy, and taking action are essential for building wealth and achieving financial freedom. Remember, success is a journey, not a destination. It takes time, effort, and continuous learning to achieve your goals. I hope this video has inspired you to take action towards building the life you want. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more videos on personal finance and self-improvement.